Hello and welcome to Orangejuicecast episode, I think it's 15? Can't remember.
15 of these.
Maybe. Well, we've actually done another one which I haven't put up yet because I forgot to take it off your laptop.
Yeah, you could ask me to do that.
Joining me today is a man known only for his talent in strangling women. It's Matt.
Hello!
And also joining, regular podcaster, is my friend with a dick that splits into 5 heads. It's Tom.
I'm like a hydra.
And special guest today is a man who needs no introduction.
So it's not.
It's just not.
Great,
Cool.
good.
Crack on.
It's my friend Martin. Way!
Hello.
What's up, mate?
It's good. It's good. Just vibe.
Are we adding like crickets or are we adding actual people cheering and we do that bit?
I'm adding so many sound effects.
Yeah.
Mainly Dark Souls sound
There's
effects.
connections. Laughter for every joke we make.
Just to, anything just to cover
Oh,
up
you
the
could do
sound
it. You could do it from.
Jazz munching and chewing on that bacon.
It's a bowl of bacon.
He's got a bowl of bacon.
Nothing wrong with that.
A bowl of bacon.
Keep-
That's a unit to you, isn't it?
Keeps me strong and healthy.
How do I measure my cholesterol? Bowls of bacon.
Going to the doctor, he said, mate, you're going to have to cut down to at least 3 a day.
Yeah. It's like, instead of how many units of alcohol per week, how many bowls of bacon?
Yeah.
How many bowls of bacon this week, mate?
We went bowling earlier, and it's quite interesting to see how Tom bowls. In that he bowls like
Like an anime character.
I should have just run up to it like that.
Naruto runs up to it, loses his balance halfway through, and then regains his posture at the end after he swung his arm like a
Turns
fucking
out,
hammer
like,
curler.
Converse are quite good on that surface. Straight up bands are shit. I
Oh,
was
it's
ice
the
skating.
football.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I should have
That's
asked
the
for
reason
the
why-
clown shoes. I should have asked for the clown shoes.
What's worse is that he was awful all game, and they went, no, I'm just going to put more power behind it. And when he did, he smashed the fucking pins so hard, I'm pretty sure half of them didn't recover.
After everyone told him to use less power,
He
he used
went-
more, and then
And it
got
worked.
really good.
We should, for fuck's sake.
People tell me to hold back and I just can't.
It's-
For this one time, Master, I must go all out
Who tells
to
you to
make
hold back?
Matt look
Women?
like a dickhead.
I've never met anyone that, when you tell them to do something, will do the opposite immediately.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not even
The
like I
child.
thought.
The actual child.
Yeah, like, it's got to the point where
A child who beat him at fucking bowling,
Yeah.
so...
You should see him on directions of the road. Like, but the sign says, "Please take a break if you're tired." He's like, you fucking what? Splashes some hot coffee in his face and puts his foot down.
If you see this man holding a bowling ball, please run.
On the
I thought you were going to say a bowl of bacon.
He's got a bowl of bacon in one hand, a bowling ball in the other one, throwing it at cars on the motorway.
Just fucking people up.
Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, Tom, you're the only person in this room who's flipped his car.
How did you do that?
Aquaplaned, and then I pulled the steering wheel really hard the other way.
Tom,
Ironically,
No.
just like you were saying, the
Someone
aquaplane
told-
is not telling me what way I'm going.
No.
I'm picking it.
Bollocks.
No, there's a little voice in your head which said, "Don't jerk this steering." And you're like, "Fuck that."
Fuck that voice.
you fucking tell me what to do.
Bowl of bacon went everywhere.
No, that's
Why am
bollocks.
I getting associated with a bowl of bacon now?
No, that's bollocks though, Tom. You told me you fell asleep in the car. Said you had a micro nap.
No, I've had micro naps in the car
Yeah.
before.
I-
But
Oh,
not
Oh,
when I
right.
crashed.
Oh, you just not crashed in those.
I'm absolutely no. Like, I'll defend you on that. I sleep almost just as much in my car than I do in my bed. Anyone who drives like regularly long distances knows. The M25.
I'm not fucking pulling out a blanket, pillow on the side, going
Alright.
like, I'll wake up when I feel some jerk
Oh, it's
or
about-
somebody beeping me.
It's about 10 miles of straight road here. That should be fine. That does not fill me with any confidence
No.
at all, guys.
When you're napping.
So the baby knows what's happening, so it's fine.
Prince Philip didn't fall asleep.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Prince
Old
wasn't in the
outdated
car.
reference.
Yeah, it's topical.
That is.
By the time this comes, this is already way
that's
too
probably-
late of a reference.
Yeah.
Let alone whenever this
Well,
comes
he'll
out.
probably do it again, then we'll release it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
mate.
actually given up his license.
Yeah.
So.
He still do it though. Don't give a fuck. He's
98?
96. He's 98.
No,
What the fuck?
he's-
What's the fucking worst?
It's about 98.
Like all no. Oh, Tom's got his Dairy League Dunkers.
Do we think the Queen's going to live to 100?
No.
Is that when we get the bank holiday?
I think she. Oh.
It is, right? I think.
Oh
I think
yeah. Love
No,
that.
isn't it when?
So we
No,
want
wait. It's either when she turns 100 or when she dies.
Oh, when she dies, we'll definitely get a bank
I'm
holiday.
thinking like a Monday she turns 100 and the Tuesday she dies.
Oh, fucking
And it's just
4-day
like, that's just
weekend.
sick.
Come on,
Yeah,
Queenie.
if she could die already on a bank holiday weekend, and then like the day after it,
So-
she extends it a bit longer.
Choose- out.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, and then.
Yeah, 3-day week.
have-
No,
yeah.
Yeah, do
Beautiful.
us. a
Come on, Queenie.
Liz.
Do it. Fucking hell. What else you doing for the country, you old cunt?
I'll send Liz.
No!
It's taking a
Wait a minute. I love the Queen. She brings a lot to the charities, I think.
She does.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. I don't know. I reckon the Queen has done some coke in her life, don't you?
Probably, yeah.
I reckon she's.
I don't think so.
Do you not? She's God-fearing.
She's
woman.
never seen it in her life.
I mean, Diana did.
No way.
But Diana was an outsider, right? That's not gimmick.
that's the gimmick.
That's what she went for.
That was the kayfabe.
Tom's the driver, actually.
You agree?
Can you imagine? Oh wait, can you imagine if that's how Princess Diana met her demise? The driver had a bowl of bacon in one hand, just driving through the streets of Paris or whatever it was.
No,
Yeah.
the worst thing is that Tom drove me to work yesterday, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'll drive you to the train station or whatever." And he decides to just bring Dairy Lee Dunkers out of him, and he's doing it in his hands as he's driving with his elbows, and he's looking at me like I'm a cunt, and I'm like,
That's also one of the hardest things too. You got to dunk those.
yeah, he used both
That's
hands.
an activity.
Little thing, McDonald's are the worst one to get. Like, you're better off
Yeah.
getting Burger King, because
No.
Burger King's wrapped, whereas
no,
McDonald's comes in a box.
Well, wait,
Depends
what
what you get.
McDonald's we're talking about? Because when I
Big Tasty.
I'm talking about burgers. When I drive back,
Chicken nuggets are easy, if that's what you're about to
what
say.
I do is I get the little sauces and I stack them and I wedge them on the dashboard. There's like 2 little pins
Right.
which I use to change the dashboard.
Everybody listen at home.
And I stash the ketchup in there, and then I can dunk while driving.
Nice.
I'm gonna get
I
fucking
just wedged the sauces into the gearbox. Just stay in first gear.
This podcast has got how to get around traffic laws and driving well.
Yeah, and some dark, some dark royal jokes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's always sunny with Dennis.
Chomping on bacon.
It's good.
The gang drives Diana.
I mean, I sit there with a Dairy Lee Dunker thinking, like, we get to a red light and someone hasn't gone through it. I'm like, you dumb bitch. And just like,
You dumb bitch. Yeah.
You dumb
Take a
bitch.
bite.
Oh mate.
That's what traffic lights are for, right? The food breaks.
Or text breaks.
Yeah, text breaks.
Wait,
Coke breaks, mate.
you have breaks for
Yeah,
texting?
you're not supposed to text either, Tom.
You're not supposed to text.
It's somewhere in the law. I've not read it recently, but I'm sure it's
I neither
somewhere.
confirm or deny, but I have ever texted in the car, you know?
Get out there.
Actually, this is a genuine question. Is it illegal still to get a blowjob while you're driving?
I don't know what you mean by still. I think it always was, yeah.
Is it?
I mean, I don't know who gets
driving,
arrested
yeah.
for it though. What if you were like, what if someone's attacking your cock?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're like, you're driving.
You still got hands 10 and 2. You're looking straight ahead. It's not to you.
It's beating the shit out of your
Like,
cock.
Yeah. Is that your fault, or does she get arrested?
No, you pull
Or
over.
he. Up to you, Jazz. I don't know what
You-
happens.
No, you pull over to the hard shoulder. You put hazard lights on, and you beat her to death. Oh my
Trying to
god!
focus on driving.
Going to prison.
We're still talking about Diana.
Oh, rest her soul.
Yeah, rest in
What's his
peace.
name is, isn't he?
Oh, you have to be a bit more specific.
I know, what's his name?
The dad of the guy she was having an affair with.
Nick Fury.
Yeah, Nick Fury. Yeah.
I don't know. Look.
Avengers.
My knowledge.
Do you not
of,
know the story of Avengers? Like,
Colby Summers.
My knowledge of
She's in that
Princess
movie.
Diana is so limited.
From How Many Mother?
Yeah, what movie?
The Nick Fury one.
Yeah,
The
the
reason-
Nick Fury one.
Right.
Matt the
reason
movie
you
man.
know so little about Diana is because she lived her life like a candle in the wind.
There it is.
Wow.
Tom looks a bit
Tom.
like Elton John.
So we're gonna kill him? What would you say?
Tom looks a bit like Elton John with the glasses.
If you say I look like Taron Egerton as Elton John,
Yeah,
I'll take it as a
yeah,
compliment.
Yeah. Like you look like Elton John in Kingsman 2.
You look like that character from Toy Story 2.
No.
Every time. Every time.
I'll be happy to look like a character. Like you guys have indistinguishable.
Tom,
you're
yeah,
like
there's
what
no
Asian guys
fucking
go.
doubt
I
you
can't
are
tell
a
if white
character."
people are different.
I wouldn't say it's indistinguishable.
No.
In fact, if anything,
No, you've
people
got some-
You literally have a twin.
too much. We're not identical.
You look the same. More chiseled chin, but you look the same.
So basically, you're saying we have distinguishable characteristics.
Well, yeah, he's more handsome.
Got it. Oh, no.
Oh, you've got right to his heart there.
Oh mate, Tom, I've never met any of your family either. Do you look like any of them?
You haven't met my mum and dad. That's
You went-
Oh
basically my
yeah.
family.
Well, your mum loves me.
You went bowling with them and killed all three of them with his
Spun
mad
around.
technique.
Spun around. He was.
The whole time the Wii music is playing in my head.
You know, you chuck it backwards in the Wii. And
I
then
turn around, it's just carnage
It's not
behind me.
meant to be
Like the ambulance is like, the ambulance driver's like, why is he still bowling?
I wish you approached a lot of other sports like you did the fucking hammer curling. with this.
That might work in like shot put or something.
We used to have
Yeah.
a guy who played bowling with us who did worse for me. He used to throw it up.
Yeah.
It would hit the fucking floor, just dent the floor.
See, yeah, I mean, every time you would like because you put a lot of fucking zest in that throw. I was just thinking of that Vine where that guy fucking threw it and it hit the ceiling tiles and it all falls down.
Yeah, that's
Because there was one point we were playing where it went emergency, all fucking barriers come out, everything stops. We're like, what the fuck has just happened? Yeah.
You were bowling at that point.
Yeah, I was. I got some pins down. I think the guys just stopped and they wanted to admire
They
the
saw you
technique.
step up.
And did you? I mean,
Brunswick, they called me.
someone on the
Did they?
He looked.
I had someone else.
He looked over, tears in his eyes. He was like, "Am I watching Kingpin? Am I watching him? I don't know."
Is that a bowling name?
I think that's a movie starring Bill Murray.
Oh, for you.
I immediately thought of the Spider-Man villain.
Yeah.
You actually look a lot like King Kong, so that also works.
I think I should wear a white suit and beat people to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in Daredevil 2003, right?
Oh, yeah.
That film.
Yeah.
That's got to be a Kingpin, right?
Isn't that Ving Rhames?
He's dead now.
Is he
yeah.
dead?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But he does appear in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
What?
He's one of the Ravagers.
Ving Rhames?
I'm sure he is. I might be
If
wrong.
he,
I might be
if he
incredibly
died
racist.
in like 2010, that's great CG.
I might be just incredibly racist. But
Does anyone know how he died? Because
Heart attack.
there's a lot of bowling balls going around.
I
I'm
know,
not really sure.
wasn't it in Green Mile?
Bowl of bacon.
Wasn't
mate.
it like that?
he
He
was
wanted
his
to
first
immerse himself in the role, and he was like,
What, he
Well,
raped
his
kids?
brother's
No, he didn't do
fine.
that. Wrong character. Sorry. It's not true. He spat bees out of his mouth. Classic. Yeah, I've watched The Green Mile.
Have you actually?
I have, yeah, I loved it. I cry. Do you know what? I've cried
Anything
at like
about
the
Green
last
Street?
6 films I've watched.
Have you watched the Before trilogy? Watched that?
The Before
oh,
trilogy.
fucking hell, here we
Oh,
go.
the
then.
Thor trilogy.
The Before trilogy.
Well, what are they?
Before sunrise, before sunset, and before midnight.
I've never heard of these.
No.
Okay.
Good. That's the last thing I cried.
I cried at Coco.
Jesus.
Fuck you. I cried at.
Endgame.
I did cry at Endgame
Fuck.
twice. I tried.
Which two parts?
Uh,
Not to spoil.
There's a bit where everyone comes together and it's a lovely, beautiful painting, and I was like, "Oh, this is the combination."
Not enough colour.
And then a bit where a character is consoling another smaller character at the end of the movie.
Oh, Spider-Man beating his dick.
Yeah. Yeah. Who can't?
He shoots his web.
You know, I think that
Is old mate blood related?
the
Because that scene gets a bit worrying if like
the video of the
turns
two
out-
blokes dressed in the Spider-Man outfits slapping each other's asses.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
that's good.
forever has
Yeah.
forever like done me in
Yeah.
on like any of these movies.
Did they not do that? And I haven't watched Spider-Man to Multiverse, but I assume they would have done that in that.
It's incredible.
Oh yeah,
I've had
I
this
cried
video.
in
Multiverse,
Spider-Man
yeah,
the Multiverse.
Which bit?
Just a bit where he was like, his dad was talking to him and said he loved him, and I was like, I wish my dad loved me.
Yeah. You also did think you were black, so.
Yeah, of course. I'm down with a
I think
hood.
that means explanation.
I got the pass.
Right, cool. I know there's been 15 episodes previously,
Brilliant.
so I thought it would
Well,
have come
not
up.
actually spoken about
Brilliant.
Oh, okay.
I built up this persona on my YouTube channel that I haven't. But okay, I thought I was black until I was 12. Don't know what I'm looking to you for.
12 is old.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, Jazz, let me just.
Okay,
secondary-
right,
That's second.
right. I'm not racist
It's not
and I'm not dumb.
No.
But you are.
Well, okay. I thought my dad was black because he's quite tanned.
What?
He,
He's
like,
quite tan, though.
He's a
no.
That's
In my
the whitest man I know.
Yeah,
in
he's a tan
bollocks.
man.
In my defence, he goes to Turkey and he really tans, and then people start speaking Turkish to him, thinking he's a local, and he's like, sorry, me hablo no inglés. Like, well, I don't know. My dad just tries to buy like a load of rugs or whatever, thinking he can get away with it. And since and then in the car, I went up to him and I went, Dad, are you black? And he said, like, just
smacked you, didn't he?
Yeah. So he opened the door. He opened the door, and kicked me the fuck out.
I wish you stopped calling me
join
Dad.
Fucking smashed in the face by a bowling ball on the way out. Like, it was the sigh of a real. Oh well, everything I've done is really not.
Yeah.
That's it.
They just they were just glad you were good at maths, kind of thing, weren't they? Like, because you had nothing else going for you after that.
Nah, pretty much. I mean, my mum kept asking me if I was gay, like every year. Like,
There were signs, though.
yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah. My mum.
Jazz, what? Jazz, why
I
do you
think-
eat? Why are you eating those bananas whole?
I think if
Bowls of bananas.
people won't see the hand action, you just mostly sounded like Kermit the Frog doing that,
Did I?
rather than anything else.
Oh, he's the notorious homosexual,
Oh
right?
no!
I like the idea that Jazz just used to ask his uncles to play games with him instead.
My uncle's gay.
He is.
Very gay.
I met him.
Yeah.
No.
In what context?
Woo! Am I dumb? Where is this woo ha?
There is no Will Smith.
Will Smith
Where he
always says woo
whoa.
ha ha. Like,
If anyone can find that movie,
I'm gonna scrub through.
The end of I Am Legend.
Oh, I'm gonna be watching fucking Hitch and just trying to find a
Is
bit.
it not in the
Wild Wild West?
rewind video with, like, to be fair, this podcast...
I might be the
this
YouTube.
podcast
Woo!
is more Fortnite as well, like... We can, if I was
Fortnite,
going to make a
everyone.
podcast, it'd be Fortnite, Ninja, and...
Oh mate, like,
don't
even-
rewind.
I don't even know. Will Smith was like one of those actors that's got real weird. Like, he was like in some real good
Have you
movies,
met his
and then
son?
suddenly, yeah, that's the thing. Is like he's suddenly like, apparently he bought a whole concert, like all the seats for his wife because she's in a metal band, and then filled them with like cardboard cutouts of people, and like just so that she felt like she had an audience or something. Fucking bizarre stories I'm hearing.
Is that Jada Pinkett Smith?
That's exactly who it is. His wife.
She was really good in Chronicles of Riddick.
Right.
Oh,
that
right.
movie sucks though.
Yeah, but most of the Riddick suck, except the first one. It's
I
not
haven't
called
seen any.
Riddick.
I haven't even.
Pitch Black's apparently
Black.
sick, but it's a horror film.
Pitch
So-
Perfect.
Pitch Perfect was also sick, but funny enough,
Always get back to Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, well, it's always in that.
Tom, how many Pitch Perfect films have you seen?
All of them.
well, none of them because Vin Diesel wasn't in them.
No, don't lie to me. How many Pitch Perfect films have you watched?
Two and a half.
Two and a half?
The third one's not great.
What, you walked
I'm
out of the
shocked.
third one?
I think go and see
Has
it
anybody
cinema.
actually ever walked out of a film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had someone walk out with me, well, as in I stayed, but they walked out because the film was too scary, which is Matthew Flame.
And also you were trying to think of...
Matt Flame. What was the
So
film?
we went to see Drag Me to Hell, which, if anyone
Yeah.
has seen, isn't scary.
So, okay, I think I've spoken to you about this before. I thought I was going to see Star Trek. And they bought me tickets to see Drag Me to Hell.
Who's they? Just like who's just buying you tickets you don't want?
The royal family.
Yeah.
Office.
Liz.
She's sitting in the back
She's
row.
like, I got you to
Pass the fag!
I got two tickets. Bring your bowl of bacon.
They say their buckets as well.
Yeah.
Crazily overpriced.
So, yeah, no, it's not scary because it's a Sam Raimi film. It's really funny.
Well, Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really stupid. And Flame got up about probably before the halfway point and was like, this is... and then walked out.
Oh, yeah.
I've also...
What did you do? Just sit there and watch the rest of it?
Yeah, by myself.
Good.
It was shit. And then I went to see Woman in Black with him, and he told me going in like, I really don't like horrors. And I was like, really? Because the last one went great. And I turned to him about halfway through the film, and he had his headphones in and was watching, listening to a song.
Wow.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, you really don't like horrors.
I mean, yeah, I used to be really shit with horrors. I pissed myself watching Jaws.
What?
I was 5.
Okay.
Plus 20. But I've never walked out of a film before. No, I have. I went on a date with a girl.
Interesting.
When I was working in Tesco's in Basingstoke.
Yeah,
you'll probably know. You might know.
You?
I don't know. You will. Basically, I organised this date to be 2 hours before my shift at Tesco's.
Right. Oh, you've told me this.
Turns out, I forgot that at the start of the film doesn't start when it starts.
Yeah,
it's half an hour.
Not only.
And then the film was the film was 2.5 hours long. So I left halfway through the first Hunger Games on this date. She was like, "Oh, why are you wearing your Tesco's uniform? Why are you wearing your Tesco's uniform?" I said, "I've got a shift afterwards."
I'm sure nothing happens there.
And then she was like, "Yeah, we're having fun." And then I said, "I've got to go."
Did you get another date?
No, not at all.
Cinema for a first date.
Her mum was my teacher in
I did it, but
secondary school as well.
Right.
Yeah,
Is that how you got the date?
I wish.
I fell asleep at the cinema before.
Yeah,
It was when I was like 11, and it was Garfield 2.
fair enough.
My nan, the trooper, watched that film the whole way through.
Absolutely, we got to watch the sequel where Bill Murray phones it in.
Yeah, that's what Garfield 2 is.
I've watched Garfield 1 and
I think I've watched Garfield 1.
it's
Watchable?
is it?
No.
No, I don't
Garfield
think
2
it
is
is.
less watchable than that. That's saying something.
I remember hearing the boredom in his voice.
I wish I walked out of 21.
Which one's that?
The one that you guys didn't believe existed. I told you.
Oh,
was that the card one?
Remember
Kevin
we had...
Spacey, right?
Stop. We had a whole conversation once, recorded, it's somewhere on a video, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
where we discussed of how much you loved that film.
No.
Yeah, it was like films
No,
we'd change or something.
Yeah,
Films I would completely remake because it was shit. Was the
That's
top.
probably what it was, yeah. This film I've never heard of before at all.
I didn't walk out of, but I should have and wanted to. The movie 9, no one remembers.
Oh,
we watched it together.
I remember this
Tim
film.
Burton.
Tim Burton.
Yeah.
It's like CG thing.
It's just there's nothing to it. It's terrible. It's basically the movie's about this puppet that goes on a long journey, and then halfway through the journey, he's like, "Oh, we forgot something back at the start," and they just hard cut a montage of him walking all the way back, picking up the thing, and then hard cut and montage of him walking all the way back to the midway.
I'm sure that had some comedic effect to someone somewhere.
It's not comedy.
No, it's just very serious.
It's not a comedy?
No, it's not.
What the fuck? That would have been funny.
I looked.
I was just like, what? I can't believe.
But like when the film's finished, you're like, oh, like you don't expect the credits to be coming up. And I looked it up afterwards. I was like, what the fuck is this on about? It's about the destruction of knowledge and Satanism. I was like, what the fuck?
I remember none of it.
Yeah.
I have watched it and I don't remember it.
Yeah, it was bad.
Everything you just said to me.
Brand new. I want to watch it again.
The thing is that it wasn't panned in reviews.
No,
I think
it was well reviewed.
The alright thing, we were we'll go cinema one
It
week.
also came out at the same time as another film called
Yeah.
Nine. That's what I
Did it?
remember. Yeah, but
Oh,
9
man.
was spelled
District
out
9.
like the letters. No,
Yeah.
it was like some musical.
Yeah. I don't think it did well.
No, I
No
don't
one
think.
remembers it.
I do not think it did well.
Well, maybe
at all.
everybody in the country did watch it,
Was
but
Helen
no
Burke?
one can remember it.
I
'cause
think
it's
you're
so
talking
bad.
about the Jim Carrey film 7. So
No.
No, you mean 23.
Oh,
The
what's
number
7?
23.
Sevens. What's in the box?
Yeah, good point. Yeah,
John Doe's the upper hand. John Doe's the upper hand.
it's 23, the one with Jim Carrey. Then.
Yeah, where he scribbles.
Can people stop making fucking number films?
I don't know.
Name another number film.
Well, they've run out of
1.
numbers soon.
Is that?
Is that
2. Call me out.
Rogue One?
3.
Rogue One? Got him.
Bang.
Here's a film I wanted to walk out of.
Yeah.
It's called Never Let Me Go.
Is that a recent one?
No.
Is it like the Fault in Our Stars style? Kind of
Short.
thing?
It's about.
Does the guy have cancer?
I think it's like Robert Pattinson and this other person. They're like clones, and they know they're clones. And they're in like this boarding school where they know at a certain age they're going to get killed and harvested for organs. And they're like, we love each other. We should apply to this thing, this like mythical thing where we can get an extension and live forever, sort of thing. And then they do find this place, and then they say nah, and then they die. And it was so boring and shit. But it was obviously I was on a date with a girl.
your go-to date, isn't it?
Do you pick really
Well,
bad films
no,
on
I
purpose?
I
think
can't
I
fuck
always-
it up if I can't speak
always-
to you.
Shit, let's sit in the dark and watch something I don't
Yeah.
want to watch,
Yeah.
and then I
That's-
go to
I'll
work.
leave to
on.
go
Oh,
to Tesco.
I did it all the time. A couple of other dates I did on 2 horror films.
To be fair, when we
I
worked
hate horror
there,
films.
when we worked at Tesco, you had only just turned 18, so going to a bar for a date might have been
Maybe.
a new concept.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
It
And
was-
also in Basingstoke there is
It is based on yeah.
You get glassed, pretty much.
yes,
So-
in the cinema.
Yeah, cool.
thought
Sat down
Basingstoke
on my
only
seat, started bleeding.
Isn't Basingstoke like first date etiquette to take someone to a park and finger them?
You're not wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, well,
I had to walk through that park on the way
as
home.
well.
Yeah, of course. Don't get in the
There's
bathwater.
a saying back home.
Have you not heard of Finger Bashing Park? Eavesdrop.
Eastrock Park.
There's a shit
Don't
club
swim in
back
there, you
home.
get pregnant.
Ship club back home. They say if you meet a girl in there, you get 3 things. You get a free council house, kids, and a wife for free if you just go there.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause,
Do you have to support Brexit as well?
I mean, probably.
Did I tell you about the time? And it was when I was living in Basingstoke and things were pretty rough, and I went to Fever for a night out,
Yeah.
and this girl. Like,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I know the
yeah.
story. Yeah, fantastic
Yeah.
story.
So she did I thought she did like a really cute smile where she didn't like, you know, it was very like small and a little smirk. I was like, oh, okay. Right? you haven't heard this,
Is this
right?
like Jeremy Cole kind
No,
of?
Wait,
you're
gonna.
And she kept doing it all night. She had glasses and stuff. She's definitely my type. And then I got the courage to go over to her, and then she actually then smiled and had no teeth. She had maybe 2 of which I could see, and they were both like rotten. And
Fantastic.
and I just like did a U-turn and didn't speak to her, obviously. And then a friend of mine did speak to her because they were friends, and he was like, "Oh, good job, you missed a trick with them." And he was actually not talking about the teeth.
Yeah.
He was like, "She's got 3 kids,
Oh!
so she's actually got more kids than teeth."
Maybe she can take some of them. Like, there's enough teeth between those 2 kids. Give me
just start supplementing those.
That was pretty much where that.
That's the most basic
That's
You
thing
could have
story.
been on
yeah.
Jeremy Cole and you missed your chance. That's what
Huh?
happened there. You missed your chance to be on Jeremy
What?
Cole.
I wanted to be with a girl with teeth, but she had no teeth.
She went to say hello. She went to say hello to me. And
Well,
she
no,
went,
I'm saying that. I'll say her boyfriend's coming back and you've got to be there to pretend you can.
You know that scene in The Hobbit where they do riddles, and he's just talking about how little teeth he has.
Yeah.
God knows.
yeah,
I was very much reminiscent of that.
as opposed to Martin Freeman.
Yeah, I was Martin Freeman, obviously.
All right, yeah, okay.
She was.
That
She was gone.
that is a great story because Basingstoke shit.
But,
Yeah.
like, if you covered her mouth, though, was she attractive? Well, like, obviously,
I mean,
teeth.
enough so they're like 2 different.
She's had
dates
3
knocked
kids,
her up,
mate.
Yeah. She was like,
Not more mouth space. Probably for
Is
the
that,
balls
is
in
that
there.
how we're rating attractiveness now? How many
She's been
people?
impregnated.
How many people have in that girl? Yeah, she's like a 4 or 5.
She's a 6 pop.
She's had 3 kids, and if they're not the same dad, she's doing good for herself.
yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah, that's Basingstoke.
yeah, that is Basingstoke. Is
Also, people take people on dates and then leave them halfway through.
yeah, Phantom.
What did you say in the movie? Because you can't really say much.
Oh, I said sorry.
You probably kept it to like 2 sentences.
So
didn't you?
okay.
He kept it to 5 seconds before he was about to get up from the seat. There was no warning.
Oh yeah, there was no
Absolutely.
warning at all. So I actually, I was checking my phone constantly, and I was like, oh fuck, like I was 10 minutes late for work anyway. I was getting calls. I was like, fuck.
You
So
brave man.
so what I did was I slowly put on my Tesco's t-shirt in the seat,
to give her a clue.
and I said, I'm so sorry, but I've got to go.
Yeah.
And she went, what?
What film was it?
The Hunger Games Part 1.
As in the third one?
The
or
first
the
one.
First
The first
It's
one.
not called
Oh,
part
okay.
1, but you
Because
try.
there's actually one called Part 1. Because they split the last one.
Mockingjay?
The first one where
Does it even have a name? Or is it just...
It's just
called
the Hunger Games, I think, yeah.
Where Rude Ice.
yeah.
Spoiler.
Spoilers. Fucking hell, mate.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking
It's,
of
it's in book form, audio book form.
speaking
form.
of films, I want to end this podcast with one thing I think we're all desperate to talk about.
Yeah.
It's the Sonic trailer. Come on.
Princess Diana. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace,
Rolling
Princess
around
Diana.
at the speed
The
of
shot
sound.
of Sonic holding that bowl of bacon threw me way.
I thought it was too early to CGI Princess Diana back into the film.
Robotnik spinning around a bowling ball. That was
just diving head first. Yeah.
I think we only have a few words to say, and it's basically just one. It's
diabolical.
meow.
Oh, that I said to these two, like, Christ, that joke is so poor that it's SNL parody levels of, like, this is what a bad film would be joke.
Yeah.
Like, which is going to make me. I said to Martin, like, I want a film to be bad so that I can enjoy it, and this looks like it's going to be so fucking awful that I'm going to enjoy every second of it.
It's the series of unfortunate events effect where we're just going to get Jim Carrey doing what he wants.
Yeah, Jim Carrey
on
vehicle.
set.
Sure.
And that's it. The film's a Jim Carrey film.
Which to a lot of people will be horrible, but for me, fantastic. Love that man. Can't do no wrong.
Yeah, doesn't believe in vaccinations.
Does he not?
No, he came out recently and said it.
No fucking way. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
Real question: Is there a rhino in the Sonic universe? Because then we could just do Ace Ventura again.
There wasn't
like a
that
animated rhino's ass.
There was a what?
Sonic Sat AM.
Yeah, the cartoon.
Yeah, you wouldn't know if you weren't like a true Sonic fan.
A big fan,
like
yeah.
me.
Is that the one that has the really
Matty Sonic fan?
And what's Sonic's character actually about?
He saves animal.
And saves animals, yeah.
Right.
and tries to fuck human girls and
Yeah,
non-human girls.
so he tries to fuck human girls.
Right.
He once tried to. It's not.
Right.
It's not
No. Don't defend
The
Sonic.
man's got a career here, right? He's got his first feature-length film.
I think we've like pretty slandered quite a lot of people on this podcast.
Sonic.
I've been covering for Sonic.
Yeah.
Diana's fine, but
should we just bleep out all this?
Yeah.
We've
Sonic
asked
shit?
we've asked the Queen politely to die, but we're talking about Sonic fucking a girl. That's a bit too far.
Diana jokes are fine, but Sonic's where I draw that line.
We've already said about, obviously, our favourite guy this year is Will Smith, and when he plays Knuckles, that's going to be so good.
It's not a thing.
It is a thing. It is a thing. I'm gonna make a drawing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a
I
drawing
can
for
see
you guys.
him
I
saying
promise.
that line in Hancock.
He lands in the thing. He goes, "Woo!"
I don't know if
Really emotional scene at the end.
He's drunk off of like a bottle of whiskey. He's just smashed through a building.
I don't think he does say that line, but if I had to pick a movie where he says that line, if you had to bet, let's say the line exists.
I'm gonna find it.
The line
Gotta
exists
find it.
in a Will Smith movie. You have to bet what movie you think it'd be in.
Hitch!
Didn't he do
Hitch!
a-
It's gonna be Hitch!
Did he do a Netflix film that was just really awful called like Bright?
Oh, Bright!
Yeah,
Yeah, could
He
be.
didn't
I
say
haven't
anything
seen-
in
I haven't
that.
seen that.
I think he said, I'm making dollar from being in this film.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I think it was
I like that there was a message to it, it just wasn't a good
It
film.
was the bit in Anchorman 2 where they all fight and he just goes, "Woo, yeah!"
Maybe it's in Pursuit of Happiness. It's like really depressing.
What were his kids? Holding the door.
£7. He's in the fucking bathroom with the fucking the brace on his wrist. He's like,
Woo.
ooh.
No.
Son, sometimes I wish I could just say woo. But life ain't like that.
Doesn't he say it?
Like, he has to put it into every film he does, no matter what
He's got
context.
some curse.
I mean,
if he doesn't, it
the
that's
director-
why he hasn't aged.
Yeah.
He's got some kind of
Oh my
The
god!
Dorian Gray kind of
The
level.
director behind the camera has a big cardboard, and it just says "woo," and he's just pointing at it frantically.
Like flashing lights.
Just say the line, Will! Just say the line!
He got out of it in Wild Wild West, and they made him say "woo yeehaws."
Tom! You just smashed it, mate! Oh no! This podcast is a lie! I'm gonna find it. I was really disappointed in the Aladdin movie when he just came out and he went, "Woo!" There's nothing else. I was gutted.
I
Only half a picture.
think that's
of
going to
that.
be shit.
Maybe it's like, nah, that's like the Chekhov gun. They set up the woo at the start, and you were just waiting for that ha-ha, and they just keep you to the third act.
The foreshadowing!
Yeah.
The foreshadowing when he's fighting Jafar and he goes, "Woo!"
I'm done.
This
now.
podcast is
I'm out.
done!
Whoa.
Oh, thanks for listening, everyone!
Yeah!